Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is C4, and I'm going to be telling y'all how to play the immovable object that is Thing. This guy is insane, he's crazy, specifically with that Season 5.5 rework. His job is so simple. He's a 1-star difficulty hero. His kit is pretty simple. It's like really just frontline brawler tank. His job is just to stand ground and make your enemy regret coming forward. You can also dive with Thing. They made his shift, which is his run, his anti-street charge, the bottom part, the ground right here, they made it last a little bit longer, so your anti-dive, so if Spider-Man, Black Panther, Iron Fist, Magic, if any one of them like came to your backline and tried messing them up and stuff, like say goodbye to them really. Once you dive in or like see your backlines getting hit, shift into them and you know, you ain't like right click and just destroy them. Don't be afraid to also press that F and right click, because that F does vulnerability. Here, I'll show you. So this is what it does. That's too much damage with the vulnerability, and then this is with it without it, you know? There's not that much of a difference, but considering the fact that it's like this game is all about inches, that is pretty considerable. He's really just good for like frontlining and like just slamming into those tanks, and once you like slam into those tanks enough, you'll have pretty decent ult charge. His ult like accumulates decently fast. When you're using your ult, make sure you're not like running straight into their like frontline by yourself, because you're making yourself a target, and Thing is a pretty big hitbox and stuff. So if there's any stuns, freezes, or like any CCs that just stun you, you're gonna get hit by it. 9 out of 10 times you will get hit by it. He's big on like taunting people kind of, and just having everyone look at him just like and fight him. With Thing, you want to hold the choke points and like little narrow areas like this, just so they have really nowhere else to go, because you know you are a giant boulder in the middle of their way that cannot be moved. And make sure you have his hold to dash on, and that'll allow you to slam. You can just slam. If you have the hold to dash on, you can just slam. There's a couple one-shot combos that I have. I mean, they're not like really one-shot. They do take a second. You have that. You see that build-up right there? It's a solid second, I think, where you're just standing there, no damage, and you're the easy target. Which is why, if you're spamming your right click and that's all you're doing, you're going to get hit by a Hawkeye or a Punisher or a Hela, and you're just gonna get headshotted so much that you're not gonna feel like you're doing anything, and you're gonna feel useless. The simple one-shot combo is left click twice, right click, shift, and then F. With the right click at the end, I guess. So another thing is, like 9 out of 10 times, if you're not with your team, then just say goodbye. You'll be seeing that respawn screen every few seconds, and you won't enjoy it like whatsoever. If you're playing Thing and your other tank is playing Thor or Penny, Captain America, and Venom, these three are okay to like you can play as Thing. But otherwise, if there's no shield tank like Groot or Magneto or Emma or Doctor Strange, then you can't really play Thing. Don't ignore your supports. Like, you really rely on your supports giving you heals. Just stay alive. Have to worry about the enemy team from going in. Just take those off angles and then, you know, rush in, and I might be died. We're good. See there? Jumped in, jumped out. Oh, and then also, I don't know if I told you, but there's a cool thing you can do kind of with his ult, is you can like move it in a sense. Like you can move your mouse and you can look any which way you want before your fist touches the ground. Type shit. Nice. Look at that. There isn't really much I can tell you besides just, you know, you gotta make sure it's really all about like positioning too. You just gotta make sure you're not too forward. You're staying back a little bit. You're holding those choke points. You're staying alive. You're not like staying alive. You're staying around your team more so. You're not pushing too forward when they're like when they're not there. And I don't know what my team's doing. But yeah, you really have to like stay around your team. And if your team's not there like they were just now, you're dying. And would you look at that? MVP. I did die 10 times, but then again, that is also because I just ran in too far. I chased some kills, I overextended, and I wasn't with my team. But as long as you do those few things, you don't overextend, you don't chase some kills, you stay with your team, and you decide to, you know when to get out. Like, you don't get out too early and you don't get out too late, you'll be pretty okay. He's such a simple, straightforward character. It depends on how you play him. And that's what's so great about Marvel Rivals, is that it like kind of benefits off of creativity. Like, if you play thing with enough creativity and, you know, you think about what you're doing and you think about how you're diving, who you're diving, when you're diving, if your team's there, if your team's not, if your team's focusing on a Spider-Man in your backline, you have to be so aware. Thank you all for joining in and tuning in on this video. I hope I got every single thing down to a pact, and I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and you thought my tips and tricks were helpful and you're going to use said things, please leave a like. I would greatly appreciate that, and don't forget to subscribe, you know, if you want to keep coming back to the channel and are hoping for some more. And until next time, peace out.